another floss tube. And I got my coffee, so grab yours. This is my mermaid cup. And I was pouring my creamer in it, and it was like, wait, I'm using a mermaid cup and drinking coffee with pumpkin spice. Doesn't match, does it? But yes, it's that time of the year. I don't like pumpkin spice on everything, but my coffee, I will into Thanksgiving, and then after Thanksgiving, I'm over it, and I'm all about the pumpkin peppermint mocha. So, it is what it is. Baby, you want to come up here? Okay, come on. Oops, sorry. This is baby. This is baby. Yeah. Uh-oh, now Blue's coming up because I'm baby talking. Come on up. Come on up. And this is Blue. He's bigger. Mommy and son. Okay. Lay down. Lay down. Lay down. Y'all can stay up here if you lay down. Good. Good girl. Good boy. Okay. I got puppy-filled lap. But anyway, this is my floss tube where I talk about my cross-stitching and quilting and crocheting, which I restarted one of those this week. But y'all are here mainly for the cross-stitching. This is season 3, episode 35. Wow. I have not missed one this year. Yay! Okay, so I did get a lot of goals met. But let's look at my small, which I'm doing for Colorado Cross Stitcher Cross Stitch Camp of 2023. So I'm doing the turtle, and I'm not doing it on the paper. I'm doing it on Atlantis. Yeah, Atlantis. 18 count Opalescence by B Stitch Me. This is where I was. That's it. And this is it now. Now, that's too many beads for me. I know this is on 18 count and the turtle's like 14 count. So that's giving me a little problem. But I'm thinking about taking out these darker beads here. Okay, the darker ones. Those right there. And adding in the Krynic. And then leaving all the other beads, like the lighter ones going around, all in there. I really like that idea. So, I think I will. Because otherwise, I really love the turtle. I love the matte beads. Now, the eyes, I will leave like they are. Those beads, I love the little tiny petite beads in it. Yeah. So today I probably will be frogging a little bit just so I can get those blue beads done. Now I did 100 stitches all week. That's okay. I was doing a lot of everything else. Actually, my total stitches for this week was only 4,640, which is the least in a week I've done all month. Okay, so next thing. My main goal was to finish 2 pages on my Along the Forest Path. And y'all know I was close. Well, here is where I'm at now. Okay, I finished the 2 pages, which was over here. There. So I finished my 2nd page, which was over here. Now, is she not gorgeous? I want that to be my screensaver. My screen grab. You know it won't be, but it is what it is. Now, for the next 3 months, let me get this. I know it's all wrinkly too. Sorry, I don't iron until the end. Now, it's 1 page, 2 page, and then the 3rd page is this right here. So, my goal for September is to do 1 whole column. That'd be 2 full pages and a partial. Now, all 3 pages of the partials going across might add up to a full page. I don't think it does, but because it ends right there. Or is it right here? No, it's right here. So it's just that tiny bit. So September, I want a whole column. I can do it. But I was so happy I made that goal. So I did, let's see. Oh, yeah. A little bit over 2,000 stitches on, yeah, my messy back. See? It's okay. It's all good. And then I started my at Hawk Run Hollow, which I gotta put that pattern up. I don't want to mess it up. Now, my idea is I'm doing it instead of a landscape, I'm doing it as a vertical. It's going to be like a door pull, kind of, or a banner. And I'm putting the witches at the very top and then the others going down in the order they go. And I've dyed my own fabric. And this is the progress I got. I did not want to put this down at all. I'm doing it on 22 count. And let's see, I got 650 stitches done on it. I did not want to put it down, but I was working on it and then I remembered, baby blankets. So I had to stop and I had to pick up the main project that I want to finish in this month. Now, let me see, where was I the other day? I can't remember which one. Okay, so I finished the jellyfish, who is so cute. Then, are these jellyfishes or man-o-wars? I don't know. I finished them too. And then I started the angelfish. After the angelfish, I only have one more square. This one right here, which will be the dolphin. So, the baby Afghan is almost done. And I love it. I'm already thinking about the next one I want to do. It's not going to be a baby blanket. but I do want to get another Afghan like this, and I'll share later once I get what I need for it and make sure that everything will fit on there like I want it to. But yes, I got plans. So that one I did about 2,000 stitches. All week I did 4,640, my slowest week for the month. But I picked up a new craft. Not a new craft, I went back to a craft. I was sitting here and, you know, Carla, the craft addict, I won a bag from her, crochet bag. And I was sitting here just working on my Halloween at Hawk Run Hollow, and I saw the bag, and it was like, oops. I normally do a cross stitch Afghan or blanket, and I crochet one for the new baby. Well, I was forgetting to crochet one, and I'm broke. So I knew where the majority of my yarn was because I put it all together. Excuse me, in a big tote. And I dived in. And I didn't want to do the zigzag like I've been doing. Didn't want to use the bulky, super soft velvety one either, because it was all boy colors that I had, and I needed to work with what I had here. So, let's see, where is, I went through, I'm always collecting free patterns. And I saw this one from Hobby. It's called the Deluxe Baby Blanket. Okay, I really liked it, but I did not have that type of yarn. Well, I do, but it's in blues, and Deja did not want the blue. It's blue and gray. So she said she wanted some rainbow, not rainbow. I wanted rainbow type, and she wanted mostly beach themed. And from doing several years ago, I think in 2020, Wonderland Yards had a temperature shawl that they were doing. And we got maybe halfway through it, and they stopped posting them. And it's like, okay, what's going on? But I already had all the yarn, but I never finished it. I just rewound it and said, whatever. But I loved these colors. The miles did not even unwind all of them. And I've got a lot of the yarn. So I laid out the idea of the color changing. She wanted a little bit of pink and purple because it's a girl. She was fine with blue and greens because she likes it ocean. And I laid out the colors in a scheme that I wanted. And she said, she asked me to take out 2 colors, and I did. And we came up with, let's see, I don't want to lose my spot. I crochet. I do not knit. I crochet. I wanted the yellow to represent the sun and the sand. Okay. And then I started the green. I'm going in the rainbow order, but we're not going to have the orange or the pink. But, let's see. Yeah, I love this green up against that green. But that's what I've done so far. It's very quick, very easy pattern. A lot easier than I thought it would be. So, but yeah. So next month I got to finish this. But I've got so many colors to add to this. So that's the reddest it will get in the pink. But so many colors. Okay, but I got them all in there. I started it. She does not want no more yellow than that in it. And I'm fine with that because the rest will be in blues, in greens, and purples and pinks. And I think it's going to turn out really cute. So that's why my stitching count went down a little bit because I was crocheting. Now, I used to crochet a lot. I have not crocheted in over a year. And my hands could feel it. The first day, my hands hurt so bad. I was worried I was not going to be able to do it at all. And the second day, it was fine. And I just crocheted for a few hours and then I went to my cross stitching. So I'm very happy with how it's looking. I know I will get it done because this baby blanket's small. And yeah, that was my week. Now, life updates. So, I'll insert a picture right here of how they are sleeping. But if they find out I am taking a picture, they will move. But yeah, they're adorable. But that's where they stay every day, on my legs. And I got bruises from them being on my leg. Okay, so I tested out my theory about the ointment. I went a week, 2 weeks, well, no, about a week without using it. The bruising stopped. I started using it again, the bruisings are back. Even on my wrist from my Fitbit. And this is not tight at all. At all. But it's still bruising me. So I'm going to have to make an appointment with the doctor and find out if there's something else I can use that won't cause the bruising or just deal with the bruising or deal with my dry skin, one or the other. So that's one thing that happened. Then Thursday night, there was some major storms that rolled through. These two were in a panic. We lost power, but it was about 9 o'clock, so we're like, okay, whatever. And so we decided to go on to bed. When we lost power, we lost our internet. So it's like, okay, whatever. These two were panicking because of all the thunder. I gave Benadryl, and it helped calm them down. The storm, normally storms around here, it might be raining, but the worst part will be over with very quickly, 15, 20 minutes. No, it was strong and hard for 2+ hours. And, yeah, they were not happy. And then it finally calmed down, and we ended up going to sleep with our windows open because we didn't have power, so we did not have air, and it was getting hot. And there was no chance of rain coming in because our bedroom windows are here and the roof goes out over it, you know, quite a bit because there's patio below. Well, then during the night, the power clicked on and Lisa woke up and shut the windows. I did not even hear it. I was out. The next day, I woke up with a sinus headache. In my ear, I had an earache, basically. And plus, it feels like, you know, when your ear needs to pop, right before it pops, you know, that feeling, that's what it feels like. It still feels like that. And it still hurts slightly. I think it's sinuses from the storm, so I've been taking meds for it. But it's still driving me batty. And I can't hear right. So, the next morning, Friday, we woke up. Power was back on, but the internet wasn't. So we waited and waited and waited. And then I called them and was like, okay, what's going on? And they're like, well, there's no outage anymore. And then we started troubleshooting and testing, and we realized our modem was dead. And they said, okay, you can wait until Monday. And this was Friday. And somebody could come out. Or you could go pick one up at the Spectrum store. Because we have Spectrum. And I said, okay, fine, I will go. And the cable's in my name, so I needed to go. And we went, I punched in the address in Google Maps, and we started going, and we're like, ended up at the mall, and it's like, no, it has to be outside here, one of these little stores. We drove around, nope, it's inside the mall. It was Friday morning, about 10 o'clock, so school's still, wait, no, school. Yeah, kids have started school here. So I was hoping, okay, it's not going to be crowded. I can do this. Yeah, that place is always. Concord Mills Mall is always crowded in my eyes. And I got in there, had an anxiety attack going from one place to other, trying to find the Spectrum store. Got calmed down because there's a crystal store in there too, and they had all these beautiful amethysts. And yes, I had to stop and look. But it also gave me time to focus on the crystals and all, and their healing energy, kind of. And then I made it to the store. I was hurting. I had my walker. I'm not supposed to walk a lot, period. No ifs, ands, buts. My knees cannot handle it. So I have this walker, and it's one of those with the seats in it. And I would get to the point where I couldn't walk no more. And it'd be a long stretch where there wasn't anybody because I was trying to stay away from people. So I would sit in my chair in the walker, and I would use my legs to push myself backwards through them all so I didn't have to walk. But hey, I got there. I know people were laughing probably if they saw me. I don't care. It was easier on my knees because I didn't have all the weight on my knees. So I got there. It took forever in there because a lady was mad because she couldn't use the machine to pay her bill, but the machine was down. And here I'm thinking, just pay it online. Simple. It's easy, super easy. That's how I always pay mine. But she was throwing a raging fit. She didn't want the cashier to help her or the clerk to help her. She wanted to pay on the machine. And that was the only way she wanted to pay. Yeah, she was irritating. But anyway, so we got the new modem and everything. We came and we plugged it up and it still wasn't working. And they gave us cords and we asked, okay, do we need to switch the cords? She said probably not, but just in case, I'll give them to you. The cords should be fine. No, because come to find out, lightning went through the cord to the modem and blew the modem out. Destroyed the cords. So we had to switch all the cords and then it came back on and it's working good. Now, Friday evening. Yeah, that was Friday evening. We finally got the internet back. Saturday morning, it went back out. And it's like, are you kidding me? It was storming again. We still had power because of the solar. But it was a rough weekend. Very rough. And my anxiety was up until it was a little bit better Saturday, but I was still recovering till Sunday basically from going to the mall. We live 3 miles from Concord Mills Mall. 3 miles. I can count on one hand the number of times I have been in it and have fingers left over. I hate going to the mall. It's way too crowded. And all summer long, it seems like every week there's been a shooting there. Mainly at the theater, and it's mainly teens. So it's like, no, I don't want to go. I'm terrified of guns. But Sunday, everything was calming down. Everything was better. Yeah. Today, it's working fine. It better not go back out. Our Spectrum's going to hear something. And Lisa decides Saturday to have these guys come look at the roof today. Because the storm did damage and the insurance and all that wants to come out. And it's like, really? Make it when you're home. Nope, they can't. It has to be when I'm home. So I'm going to have to deal with people again today. And I don't want to. I don't want to. My fabrics. One day I want to do this. The next day I want to do this. The next day this. I keep going back and forth. Quarter stitches. I can easily do through Ada. I'm used to it. I love the sparkliness because it reminds me of the water, and these are mermaids. But I want to try skin over one. But it's going to be 4 mermaids, so that's 4 chances of skin. Might not be the best project. Well, this morning I was looking at it, and it is small. Small, small, small. So this might be too strenuous on my eyes. So I'm probably will be going with the opalescence and save this linen for another. Because I'm going to do a mermaid on it. It's screaming mermaid to me. Just maybe not the Bella Filipina South. Yeah. It's so pretty though. But anyway, I want to finish the angelfish today, and maybe even the dolphins. That will go right here. So I gotta get busy stitching. Stitching on this 4 strands over 2 is giving me confidence I can do this. Lagana. But yeah, I gotta get busy. So I hope everyone has a good day. Blue has left me. He is now laying on the couch, but baby is still here. I better not say her name again, because then she'll be right here again. She's turning gray, and that breaks my heart. Oh, he saw something out there and got more curious, so now she's got to go look. I better say goodbye. I hope everyone has a blessed day, and September is right around the corner. So, yeah, lots to do. I gotta get the turtle done this week. I've got to get this Sea Life okay, both y'all can come back up. Sea Life Afghan done. I want to work on the 3 dolphins. I am also on, if anybody knows, I am on the search for a cross stitch pattern. No fighting. Fighting over my lap. I found this puzzle, and it doesn't have to be this exact one, but I want something Tar Heels. And it can be big, but I want something similar to that. It does not have to be that exact picture, but something fun like that to do for Lisa. She is a huge North Carolina fan. North Carolina Tar Heels. Do not mention Duke to her, please. But I'm looking something similar like that to cross stitch for her. Now, I have done my own on Stitchly, the app, and I still need to tweak it, and this would only be for my own use, so that, but I'm not happy with the coloring here or in the logo. It needs to be more of a solid color in the logo. So I gotta tweak it, but that don't look that bad, does it? But it's going to be huge on 25 count. It's like 400 by 200 and something. So, yeah. I'm on the lookout for that. So if anybody knows of the pattern, please tell me. I would love to do her one. But anyway, that's it. I'm going to go. These two are being real lovey. They're still sensitive because of the storms last few days, because it stormed every day since Thursday, at least for a little while. But I hope everyone has a blessed day. Thank you for joining me. Hit like, subscribe, and share if you wish. And join me again next week. See ya.